It says, "Hearken diligently unto me, and eat ye that which is good, and let your soul delight itself in fatness."
Right, because then the fatness is the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of the truth that sustains you.
Right.
You see, that's the truth, you know.
Yeah.
So
it's like
brother.
Not that bullshit that them niggas creep show and all them other niggas is talking. You got niggas that kill themselves just to pay all kind of money just to hear these guys, and then it ain't satisfying you. It's not giving you that what you need. It ain't giving you answers or whatever. You still lost. You even further lost.
Right. It just gives you that those endorphins or that feel good for that moment.
That false sense of hope.
Right. That crackhead feeling that you get for that moment. You know.
But that's why a lot of you niggas is gonna get fucked up, man.
That's right.
You're gonna get fucked up because you didn't put we read the scripture earlier in Matthew 6. You're supposed to build your treasure up in the kingdom of heaven.
That's right.
A lot of you niggas didn't really build your treasure in the kingdom of heaven. You built your treasure into what? America, into this world. And then as you see the America plummet as far as the monetary system, which is pretty much is gone, man.
Yep, that's right.
That dollar, so-called dollar price of a value of the dollar has been beaten and trodden so far. That's why you think they discussing what new money that they're gonna come out with.
Right.
Because why? They know that everybody know that the dollar system is gone.
That's
and then
right.
Elder Gabar brings out a point about that worm, Bernie Madoff. He told all them people that he was ripping off. He told them don't worry about it. He told them that look, the American dollar is gonna be shit. It's gonna be garbage, and that's why you had certain Hollywood actors such as Johnny Depp and a few others who they denounced the American dollar bill. They demanded to be paid for all of their works in what? Euros.
Euros, yep.
They wanted euros because they got an insight.
Right.
They see that the American dollar is finished.
Right.
But guess what? I'm sorry, brother.
Yeah.
But not just the money, just like the elder brother went into how Rome fell, which started off with the monetary system. Well, guess what? As the American dollar devalues and it plummets and falls off, America follows right behind it. There's no phoenix. There's no rising up from the ashes of the decline of the dollar bill.
Right, because at the end, because Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that follows. Right, because this society is going down. All right, and this society is run by Esau, and Esau is going to fall. And once Esau falls, we're going to rise up. And at one time, the standard for the world, currency-wise, was the American dollar bill. And all nations wanted to get that dollar bill because all nations were third. A lot of them were third world nations. They were catching hell. The currency in their country wasn't working, so they wanted to get that dollar bill. And they finally got the dollar bill. And when they finally get it after so many years, now they want to get rid of that dollar bill because that dollar bill is nothing but a headache. It's nothing but a liability. And it's not worth anything. And basically what these nations are doing, it's like a mercy thing. They really keeping the dollar bill on a mercy thing, But the Most High is just letting America just go so much further, and then after that, the Most High is going to bring the gates down on America. It's going to be time to close shop up here in this society.
Ecclesiastes.
That's it.
Ecclesiastes chapter 12.
All right, let me pull it up here because so them brothers can read along. All right, Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 1, and start right at the very top.
Remember now thy creator in the days of thy youth.
Right, don't wait till you're old and crinkled up after you done all your wickedness, after you're a crusty old bastard. Now you want to come serve the Lord, especially like these black women, and not just the black women. We curse the black women out, but these Hispanic women, so-called Hispanic women, the Native American Indian women, all of them, they are the same. It's all the same. Even among the men, it's all the same. They wait till they're all old and crinkly and rusty and busted up and been used and abused. Now they want to come serve the Lord. The Lord said, remember now thy creator in the days of thy youth.
While the evil days come not.
While the evil days come not. The Lord is telling you that the evil days are coming. Now what evil days are these talking about? It's talking about the very last days. Go ahead.
Nor the years draw nigh when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them.
Right, and now here it is, you're all crusty and rusted up, laying up in the damn on a wheelchair with a wooden peg leg. Now you're talking about that you want to serve the Lord. You know, your diabetes is skyrocketing. You got rheumatism. You got arthritis out the kazoo. You know, you can't. Your neck is all cricked. You can't hold your head straight.
You're on dialysis.
Yeah, you're on dialysis. You know. People, you know, you got to have a tube stuck up in you somewhere so you can have the shit removed from your body. Now you want to come serve the Lord. Now you want to hit that tambourine, and you know it's too late then, nigga.
It says, while the sun or the light or the moon or the stars be not darkened.
Right, and that's not talking about the actual sun. It's not talking about the actual light. It's not talking about the actual moons. It's not talking about the actual stars. It's talking about the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of this world. Because right now they're still afloat. People are still have them hopes. That's why it tells you in the book of Ezekiel, I believe it's the 20th chapter and the 32nd verse. Well, matter of fact, if that's the one, get that. Basically, all these dreams and aspirations that you've had in this society and in this country are going to come to nothing. Alright, is that it? Ezekiel chapter 20 verse 32. Yeah, bring that out.
Ezekiel chapter 20 verse 32. And that which cometh into your mind shall not be at all.
And that which cometh into your mind shall not be at all. Meaning all these different aspirations and dreams that you've had of becoming a football star, becoming a basketball star, becoming the first CEO among your people, you know, becoming receiving accolades and being put up on a high pedestal and securing your future and the future of your children is not going to happen. Because the nuclear missiles are going to crush your dreams.
That's right. It says, and that which cometh into your mind shall not be at all. That ye say, we will be as the heathen.
Right, we're going to be like the white man. We're going to be like Esau. You know, you got to be, look, in order to make it in society, you got to be like the white man. You got to kiss the white man's ass. You know? You're going to be like the heathen, do the things that the heathens do. Go ahead.
As the families of the countries.
Right, as the families of these countries. You see that they prospering. The fucking Chinese will come over here to this country, and what happens? Within a year, they're living it up. You know, the East Indians, all these Arabs, and here it is, you so-called Negroes. You've been in this motherfucking country almost 400 years, and you ain't fucking been nowhere. A handful of you might have made it into Esau society. But I'm dealing with the so-called Negroes right now. I ain't trying to be tribal, because the Latin tribes and the so-called North American Indian tribes is the same thing. You've been in this country for so long, and you have not made one step forward. You have not taken that next step forward. You know why? Because you're under the curses. The Lord put you under curses, and that's it. You're not gonna go nowhere from there. All right. These other nations come over here and they make it because they are not under the curses. And the so-called white men, the Edomites, they know this. Because they all in cahoots to keep us down. Because the Most High put it in their spirit to be that way. Is there more on that, brother?
It says, right. It says, you say, we will be as the heathen, as the families of the countries, to serve wood and stone.
Right, to serve wood and stone. Which when you see, you don't do it today. You don't bow down to actual idols in your house anymore, but you do it because you're bowing down to the will of the so-called white men and the other nations. By going to when you go to college is the
ideology.
The ideology and the credit is given to who? Alma mater. Who is alma mater? This is my alma mater. The alma mater means the soul-giving mother. You know, the life-giving mother. Who is that? That's the Queen of Heaven.
Yep.
That's who the so-called white man worships. He worships the Queen of Heaven. And when you try to be like him, you worship the Queen of Heaven. Alright? So now let's go from there back to Ecclesiastes, the 12th chapter where we left off.
Huh.
And you know, if you got anything, you know, you can add to it.
Okay. It says, while the sun or the light or the moon or the stars be not darkened, nor the clouds return after the rain.
Right, that's talking about the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of this world. The things that are keeping it afloat, they're going to be all darkened. People ain't going to know what to do in that day. Why? Because they didn't put their trust in Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. Go ahead.
In the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble.
Who are the keepers of the house? The people that look for the benefit or the financial benefit of this country.